just giving up 120, 130 plus points. But they played well defensively in game one as McGee closed that down. They did, and they resumed 6-2 in the seeding games. Then they won the play-in game, and then game one the other night. Nurkic gets inside, bank shot won't go. His second attempt, that's good. One coming back, had not played until the first game of the seeding round. As McGee up and under, JaVale McGee with an... And you expect LeBron James to come out in attacking mode. Nice pass. And Davis off the green.
And make a pass from behind the three-point line. That really gives your offense a lot of advantages, particularly when you have two smaller guards.
His impact cannot be overstated, what he's done. Damian Lillard will be the first one to tell you that. As Lillard, every game is a nail-biter. In fact, of their 10 games they've played since the restart, 9 of them they've trailed in the fourth quarter as James easily gets to the rim. Of those 9, they came back and won in the fourth quarter.
But that's what steals you and gets you ready, and that's how you jump on an opponent like they did the other night early in the first quarter.
Carmelo Anthony drives on James, a couple of fakes, and backs it home.
And people killed Carmelo Anthony in the past for his defense and whatever. They were wrong. This guy is picking up LeBron James full court. He's overmatched.
I don't agree with that. I think, obviously, the competition level has brought out an effort level, and that's a good thing.
Alley-oop. McGee couldn't handle it, but he catches it again. Caldwell Pope, how about that? Contavious 2 fouls. Hassan Whiteside comes in. Whiteside made some very big plays in game one. Alley-oop to James. As Anthony Davis with a perfect pass. To being in the best possible shape to play at the highest level.
And quietly, this double center alignment for Portland in game one was effective. Whiteside was good as McGee fakes him.
The rebound. Boy, McGee has come out possessed. Nurkic deflects it.
Well, the Lakers bigs like to contest and then leak out as Lillard finishes and
Caruso looking for the screen. Throws it up top. Danny Green off the dribble. The floater in the paint. That won't go. Davis tip is good. And Anthony Davis with it.
They have 2 bigs. The Lakers just have Anthony Davis. You got to do a good job of dominating the boards and setting quality screens with no rim protection outside of Davis.
Gary Trent Jr. is in the game. Swing. Lillard, nice little ball fake. Leans in. Shot is good. McCollum trying to cross over Caruso. Pull-up jumper. Davis fouled. Count it and 1. Not a smart play.
And Portland's got to give Nurkic some opportunities in the post. Not to necessarily shoot, but to create offense.
McCollum goes right at Davis. Layup off the glass is good.
That's the least of our concerns.
Defensively, your biggest focus going forward, specifically in the...
Early on in this ball game, whether it be Anthony Davis or Dwight Howard or JaVale McGee, they've come up with second shot opportunity.
And he may say, well, you want me to help on James's drive and get back and block out and rebound? And the answer is yes.
ABC, will it be 1-1 or will Portland shock everybody and be up 2-0? McCollum shot won't go. Fight for the rebound. And Kuzma comes out of the back. Kuzma goes at Nurkic. Layup is good. Sweet move there. And still able to get the victory. Their defense was as good as we've seen since the restart. James misses. McCollum gets a running start. Gary Trent for 3. Kuzma guarded by Hazonia. Makes his move across the lane. Tipped up and in by Markieff Morris. Field goal. Lead is 9. We're 2.5 or 3.5 into this second quarter.
I like the way the Lakers are playing to start this ball game. They're playing like they're down 1-0.
C.J. McCollum, nice move to the basket. James to the rim. 48% shooting. That's 6 points, 2 assists for LeBron James.
I agree with Mark. I'm not going to let him play against bench guys one-on-one as Nurkic.
Than we've seen from teams. Obviously, the regular season is a different scenario, but it just seems that more coaches are shortening their rotation now.
Well, with Portland in particular, they're missing so many guys. Ariza, Zach Collins, that he's going to keep, that's his chance to overcome some talent differential by keeping his best players on the floor for longer periods of time. As
only down by 6, and you'd think it'd be a lot more.
For a guy that coached in playoff games and played in them, you understand the Lakers are going to come out with a lot of energy in that out.
J.R. Smith back out to Davis. Davis across the lane. Nice adjustment. Such a... Lillard using his left hand. Bank shot won't go. Chipped up and in by Gabriel. Lillard splits the defense. Davis right there to help. Shot blocked by Davis. Great recovery from Anthony Davis. And here comes Waiters. Kuzma against Nurkic. Kuzma step back three, hand with his face, and he nails it. Davis showing his ball handling. Crossover move, layup is up, rolls off the rim. Frank Vogel furious. He thought there should have been a foul call. Lillard to drive and the finish. Down it. So far, they've done a good job on Lillard. He does have 12 points, but they've made him work for his points. Nurkic spinning with a fake using the left hand.
But the difference with that move as opposed to the prior move, he was much more patient. Allowed the play to develop.
Dion Waiters connects.
But his ball pressure up the floor has been really good.
And LeBron wants a post-up.
He's got it. Trent Arnold. Backs in, double team. Repost, double teamed again. Finds Davis for a slam. And blocked by Nurkic. McGee gets it again. Throws it back up. Caldwell Pope pulls up. His shot won't go. And C.J. McCollum coming the other way. McCollum is 3 of 11 from the field in the first half. With a nice floater off to Collins with that ankle injury. And Davis gets close. Can't get it. McGee tips it out. Caldwell Pope. And Kentavious Caldwell. He's got that old man walk the way he's kind of hobbling up a bit. Davis backs in against Gabriel. Ducks up and under. Shot banks it home.
The energy on the offensive end has been terrific.
Gabriel tries but can't get it to fall. Beautiful. Oh, perfect outlet pass. Davis to Caldwell Pope and Terry. James kicks it out. Caldwell Pope again. You go.
LeBron James, the pressure is not on Caldwell Pope or Danny Green or anybody else. Those guys are going to get open looks every single night because of the greatness of the two guys they're playing.
Well, Allen Anthony out to your half court to guard him. Alley-oop. McGee catches it and then goes up for the Portland Trailblazers. And this one a 27-point thrashing right now. 12 straight points by the Lakers. Nurkic trying to end that drought, and he does with a three-pointer. Davis again handling the ball. Fakes the pass, goes inside. Shot blocked by Whiteside. That's a tremendous defensive play. Lillard and Nurkic play catch. Lillard baseline reverse, backs it home. Sweet move from Lillard. LeBron James step back three over Nurkic. Rolls around, off the rim, but McGee right there. From the start, he's got 10 points, 8 rebounds, and the Laker lead is 24.
And only in 11 minutes.
As he comes up the floor. James drives on Davis, pass inside Danny Green, saves it right to McGee, back to Green. Corner three for Danny Green, puts it in. Lakers pouring it for Bradley. Some nights it's Danny Green. Tonight it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope who's been a big boost.
And I understand what he's saying, but to me, Kuzma's got to be that guy. It doesn't have to be scoring. It's the third guy impacting the game and whatever it takes to win.
Patrick spins, flips it up, won't go, but Whiteside with the tip. Field goal for Hassan Whiteside. Another three.
Disciplined possessions where they put people to the line too much.
Portland had 33 free throws, 33 free throw attempts in game one. They've only taken 9 free throws here tonight. C.J. McCollum, Frank Vogel sent a little bit of everything. Well, Davis has taken the lead role in that department tonight. Step back, another three. Got it, Anthony Davis, 29. Keith Morris and Danny Green out there right now for the Lakers. Davis suspends, step back, puts it in. Anthony Davis. Howard shakes the backboard as Azonia gets inside. Got to get a little too fancy. Opening minutes here of the fourth quarter. Lakers have been up by double figures most of this game.
Offensively, as some others that are left in the playoffs, but they are an elite defensive team.
Offensively, they just don't have the three-point shooters that so many other teams have. Smith tried to lob it into Howard, back out. Morris, Smith, corner three, trying to get his rhythm, and J.R. Smith knocks it. Gnarly looking. Jalen Adams, kid from St. Bonaventure's come on. Adams sizes up Dwight Howard. Shot won't go. Ball kept alive. Ford back up top. So extensive garbage time. Count it, and the foul. Cycling, that's a 1:30 start, and then a triple header on TNT. Denver and Utah, that series tied at 1 apiece. Boston and Philly. Celtics up 2-0, and then Clippers in Dallas at 9 p.m. That's all tied at 1 apiece.
I'm really interested if Utah, A, is Mike Conley available, and B, do they go back to him in the starting lineup?
Steph has become more of a playmaker.
And that is his step. The vision to see all 10 players, I thought he did that very, very well in both games. You know, he used to have tunnel vision at the rim. Now he's seeing the plays develop. Playing really well.
And that's so key for so many players in this league. You got to allow them to mature. It's a process developing and the game slowing.
Hook to Howard, 95-7. And this highest scoring team in the bubble, the Portland Trailblazers, have just 7 play. Sweet looking jumper from Cook. Chance for extra minutes for the reserves. J.R. Smith knocks down the three. Gabriel. Backdoor Adams gets in. Nice play. This is this year's NBA draft lottery. So the Bucks lost game one. Boy, did they respond in game two. Same thing for the Lakers, the 2 number 1 seeds, with big bounce-back performances here today. And Gabriel knocks it down. Wenyen Gabriel, who in his first playoff game the other night, had his first ever nosebleed. LeBron James inadvertently, and he said that was the first time in his entire life he had a nosebleed.
I don't know if he was he wired? Because I heard him say, LeBron James made my nose.
Great conversation. Then when he got out of the car, he realized he had left his wallet in the man's Uber car. Tried to contact him, but he couldn't get a hold of him. But the older gentleman, the Uber driver, showed up at his house with his wallet. And Wenyen was very touched by his kindness. COVID-19 became all over the country. The pandemic started. He thought about this gentleman, an old man, and he was worried about him. because
that if any NBA player wants to get positive publicity, they can donate to me tonight, and I will mention them every broadcast. As Simons hits a...
Jalen Ward flips it up and in. First couple of playoff points for the rookie from Wake Forest.
But you mentioned it, Mike. This is a good win for the Lakers. It's something to build on.
Not just how they dominated the game, Mark, but the way they did it. So many other guys helping out LeBron. And LeBron James' first playoff game as a Laker didn't turn out very well, but boy, did game 2. And this is the first playoff victory for the Lakers since that 2012 Western Conference semifinal. 8th year. His first 7 years played in just 2 playoffs with the Pelicans.